Hey everyone, I thought I'd make a video today talking about the ketogenic diet, my past weight loss history, and how I found out about keto and how I like keto and all that kind of fun good stuff. So I've always been overweight. I was a normal size, I think, until I was like 5 or 6 and I started gaining weight. I don't really know why. I had a good childhood. I was never really made fun of a lot. I was made fun of a little for my weight, but it wasn't anything. I was always a pretty tough child. I don't know. Like, nothing really bothered me. I wasn't, it wasn't a bad thing, it didn't, a lot of people had, a lot of trauma related to that when they were younger, and I didn't. I was just always ate a lot and not the most active kid in the world, and I just gained weight. Whenever I was in high school, I weighed 235 pounds. That was my high weight. And so me and my mom started Weight Watchers, and I got down to my lowest adult weight ever of 209 pounds. At about that time, I was in a relationship that was pretty bad. It was a pretty bad situation altogether. And I think one of the reasons I probably got to that low weight is there was a lot of not eating happening. I was, I think, in such an emotional state that I couldn't eat. I had some gallbladder problems, which made me nauseous too, so that just, makes it worse. And so I got down to that weight, and just a little bit after that, I probably maintained right around there for a while. And not too long after that, I met my now husband, and I went from such a bad place to such a good place that what better way to celebrate and what better way to, be happy than by eating. So we would eat together. We would cook food, and nothing good. I knew nothing about health or nutrition. So we did not eat anything that was, healthy or even moderately healthy. A lot of soda, a lot of just junk food, big dinners followed by dessert, and pizza celebrations, pizza parties for two. Yeah, that's never probably a good idea. So my weight just kept gaining. It got out of hand. When we got back from our honeymoon, we didn't own a scale at the time, and we went to Walmart, and there was a scale somebody was gonna buy or something on the shelf, and he weighed, and I took mine off to a secret little hiding area to weigh, and I saw a number that I had never seen before, and it was high. It was, the kind of weight that you're like, oh no. So I immediately got kind of depressed, and I was like, I gotta change this. Went home, started Atkins, lost some weight, but really yo-yoed. At that time, on the support forums online and stuff, a lot of people said, if you're on Atkins, you cannot cheat. You can never get out of ketosis because you'll never go back in the same way. And it scared me because it didn't seem like it was sustainable. Because of course my idea at the time was, oh, I'll lose all my weight and then I'll go back to eating normal, which it wasn't normal. And I guess I expected that I'd be able to start eating carbs how I was and I'd be fine. So I couldn't stick with that. I calorie counted, I skipped meals, I, tried to be more active, and all it got me was yo-yoing and gaining more weight. August of 2014, I stepped on the scale to see an all-time high weight. That was kind of the moment where I was like, okay, it was bad enough before, and it had been bad, but this is really bad. This is not gonna lead to a happy ending. And I was like, well, I gotta do something. So I joined Weight Watchers, lost about 25 pounds, got off track, stopped Weight Watchers, thought, oh, I'll just calorie count and save myself the money. The justifications, we've all been there. And started calorie counting. I was hungry all the time, was not satisfied, could not stick to that, fell off that wagon, and just kind of was like, all right, I'm done. What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna have to figure something else out that's gonna work. And I guess I thought that I would just have to piece together my own system to lose weight because there was nothing else that was gonna work for me, I guess. And I got to the point where honestly I thought there was something wrong with me. That it had to be medically, like I was scared, like maybe there was really something wrong. I thought about food all the time. I was always craving something. You know, I'd have a breakfast and not even like physically be hungry by noon, but have to eat again because my mind was screaming for it. I felt depressed, my joints hurt. I would eat a meal and then have to have something sweet and then binge, a lot of binging, followed by trying not to eat anything, binging, pizza, pop. Just soothing, I think, is bad enough because I was depressed because I was overweight. Not constantly depressed, but enough, miserable enough that to make myself feel better, I'll eat some food. And that just kept going. So finally I got to the point where I was like, okay, I have to get this under control. And I heard somebody mention a keto diet, and I asked my mom and my husband, I was like, do you think that I could actually do this? And they were like, yeah, and I was like, sure, you guys are real. You really believe in me, don't you? And that's true. They probably really did. I don't know. I didn't believe in myself at all. And so I was like, well, if I make it 2 weeks, I'll lose enough weight, maybe it'll really motivate me, get my motivation going so I can do calorie counting or Weight Watchers, stick with it. And I was like, well, if I'm really lucky, I'll get a month, and that'll be really good. Because I don't, you know, that would just be a miracle. And I was like, well, maybe if I could make it until Halloween. If I could make it until then, maybe I'm on to something. And I started the ketogenic diet, and I got into ketosis, and I lost 14 pounds the first week, and I just started going. And if anybody asked me, well, where do you think? And I just said, I don't know, I'm just going. And that's still how I am. I'm just going forward. I don't know where I'm gonna end up. But I went from having a monster inside my head screaming to eat, screaming, oh, you need sweets, oh, you need pizza, oh, you need carbs, just screaming for food all the time, to a monster in a cage. And he rattles around some and he wants to eat food, but he's controllable now. And that is a huge improvement, a huge difference. I went from being stiff and achy and having sleep problems and having probably hormonal problems, all these things, and I started this diet, and within a month, all of a sudden, it was all normal. Sleeping great, feel great, energy great, stamina whenever I try to, you know, go out and walk and stuff, great. I feel like I could go forever. I still have a lot of weight, so I think that, you know, I am bogged down by that some. I'm a generally lazy personality type, I guess. I don't know. I don't particularly like doing work, but I find that I'm able to do it more. So far, I've lost about 69 pounds total since August of 2014. 60 of that has been since July. I'll be 5 months on keto December 9th. And if I keep going at the kind of rate I've been going, which it's not a guarantee, it's not like it has to happen, but I'm in the place where I could have lost 100 pounds by my birthday in February. And for that to be a reality, that's actually happened, part of me doesn't believe it. It feels so surreal to step on the scale and not see my highest weight. So altogether, this journey has been amazing, and I would suggest anyone who's having a problem with cravings or losing weight, or you just can't stick with something, just give this a try. I would give it, if you could do 2 weeks, that would be great, just like me, but if you could do a month, that's even better. So thanks for watching. I hope that kind of gave you some information. If you would like any help or questions, or you want somebody to talk to about it or about starting, please contact me. I got nothing better to do than to help you. So feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, do nothing if you want to. Doesn't matter to me. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.